Sri Lanka, previously known as Ceylon, it changed its name back to Sri Lanka in 1972 when it officially became its own republic away from British colonial rule. The Dambulla Royal Cave Temple, also known as the Golden Temple of Dambulla, is one of Sri Lanka's most important and best preserved cave temple complexes. Today, the site contains more than 150 Buddha statues and murals covering around 2,100 square meters, making it a very impressive cave complex. Its history dates back over 2,000 years to the 1st century BC, when a king, King Balagamba, sought refuge in the caves during the time of exile with the Buddhists. After regaining his throne, he transformed the caves into a sacred monastery to honor the Buddhist monks who had sheltered him. Over the centuries, successive kings added to the temple, filling the 5 main caves with statues of Buddha and other murals of Sri Lankan kings, as well as rich, colored murals depicting scenes from Buddha's life and teachings. To the cave, there is only one entrance in and then one exit out. Not a lot of people know that, and sometimes they get stuck going back and forth. But there is at the other end, the exit, a large, big Buddha statue, I believe with a museum to Buddha's teachings as well there. And it's a hike to get up there, which is, especially in the heat of the sun, can get pretty hot, but it was still pretty cool. In the second cave, you can see a crack in the ceiling where water continuously drips down, even during the driest seasons. This water collects in a small vessel and is considered sacred by the Buddhists. The phenomenon is often described as miraculous because the cave ceiling is solid rock, yet produces a steady drip of pure water. So Buddhists believe that this water is holy and use it for rituals and blessings. Minaria National Park, located in Sri Lanka's northern central province. It took a while to get into the park, to be honest, to get the tickets. There were lots and lots of safari jeeps ready and waiting to get into the park, just because this park is pretty well known. It is centered around the ancient Minaria Reservoir, which was built in 3rd century AD to support agriculture in the dry zone. The reservoir and its surrounding forest gradually became a haven for wildlife, especially the elephants. And recognizing its importance, the area was declared as a wildlife sanctuary in, I think, 1930s and elevated to a national park in 1990s to protect its biodiversity. And it's just world famous for elephants gathering around the waterhole. So got to see lots of Asian elephants, among other wildlife as well. But it took a long time to get into the park, but still a very cool adventure. The Sri Lankan elephant is slightly smaller than African elephants. And unlike African elephants, which both have males and females with tusks, only some male Sri Lankan elephants grow tusks. Many of them are tuskless. Sri Lankan elephants also have smaller and rounder ears compared to the large fan-shaped ears of African elephants, which for Africa elephants, they stay cool in the hotter climates. Sri Lankan elephants are also darker in color with distinct patches within their skin, ears, and face. And the Sri Lankan elephants, they mainly live in the dry zone forests and grasslands, and they are famous, like I said, for gathering around the watering hole. Being so close to the national park and having the safari companies and hotels around the area, you do have to be careful late at night when driving around or even walking around, because you will have some of those stray, and they're usually male elephants that are walking around or along the streets. So you will see signs, watch out for elephants, because they are prevalent at night too. And we did see one driving, and it was kind of cool but also scary that they can just pop out of nowhere.